Yes, you can plant wildflower seeds in fall or spring, but there are huge advantages to doing it in fall. Here are 3 of them. You have more time. Remember all the things you have to do in spring for a good garden? Well, get the wildflowers done during a beautiful fall day. You have a wide window. You can plant from the day after your first killing frost until the ground freezes. In most zones, that means from late September or early October until Thanksgiving. Best of all, bloom starts about 3 weeks earlier. That's right. Fall planted seed germinates and is in bloom for you weeks earlier than spring planted seed. Think about it. How do spectacular natural wildflower meadows happen? It's simple. As you know, flowers bloom and then go to seed. Every kid that's ever planted a marigold or a sunflower knows that. Dying flower heads turn into seeds, and once they're dry, they simply fall to the ground. That's how Mother Nature plants wildflowers. As the seeds fall in nature, billions of them never find bare soil to sprout in. Instead, they fall on old leaves, dying down plants. They have to deal with all the droppings of a whole summer. That's why spectacular wildflower bloom is a very rare sight in spring. This is where you come in. If you make it easy for falling seeds to fall on nice, loose, bare soil, they'll be in seed heaven. This happens best when they fall out of your hand, rather than just from a dying flower in nature. The planting is the same as you'll have to do in spring, if you put it off. It takes only 3 simple steps, and chances are the weather in fall will be much more pleasant than a cold, rainy day in spring. Sun. First, you need a spot with full sun, whether you're planting just a patch near the house or an entire acre. Then there's the soil. Don't worry too much about the soil. Use the soil that's there. Wildflowers are famously adaptable. First, bare the soil. For a small spot, you can easily do it with a shovel and a rake. If you're planting a good-sized meadow, you'll need to use a rototiller to remove the grass and weeds that are there. You can rent one or simply call a landscaper. Sowing the seed. This is the simple part. Simply broadcast them by hand. We recommend dividing your seed into halves and then walking across your cleared area one way and sow the first half, and then walking across the other way and sowing the second half. That way, you get no bare spots. And because of the white builder sand, you can tell where you've been. Then all you do is press the seed into the soil. Don't cover them. Just make sure you have good seed-to-soil contact. Give it a light watering, and then forget it. The next thing you'll see is your wildflower seedlings coming up in early, not late, spring. And first bloom weeks earlier than you'd enjoy if you put off the project until spring. At Eden Brothers, we've helped millions of wildflower gardeners all over North America. And each year, they plant their wildflower mixtures in fall or in spring. Do it like Mother Nature does, in fall, and you'll have a big jump on the beauty of your first bloom. I'm Eric Allen at EdenBrothers.com, the seediest place on earth.